Dean, I've got to stop you because we got Tony Bellew. He's phoned up. Tone!
Tony!
How are you, lad?
Go on, Tone! I'm sitting...
Everton! You have no idea. And don't let that little cop-out on this phone as well. He was hoping we'd go down him. I know Dino, lad.
I wasn't.
We were going.
Tone,
Dino,
I wasn't.
give me that, lad.
Tom, a lot...
Blood going through your veins.
Hey, Tone, you're one of my mates. I didn't want Everton to go down.
Oh, you melted now.
My best mate.
That's not what he was saying, Tone. That's not what he was saying. But look, it's your night, Tone. Tell me how you're feeling. I've seen you in the crowd tonight. You know, you're mixing it with everyone. You look relieved and you look happy.
I've shed tears of joy. I've shed tears of anger. I can't explain, but it's all the feeling I've had tonight.
Yeah.
I've just took it out a bit there on Dino. I can only apologise, lad.
Tony, I'm looking at Frank Lampard on TV. He looks like his dad. Frank, he's white. It's took years off him. I seen you hugging him in the crowd anyway.
Oh, mate, the two of us. I've been speaking to him earlier on today, and just relief. And do you know what? He's been given a squad there, 5 different managers, plays all gelled into one, and he's been given just, I can't swear on radio, but just a bit of a mess of a situation that's been dealt to him, but gets his own men through the door, a full pre-season under him. What I will say is all the lads love him, and they're all for him, and as you've seen tonight, the spirit of Everton Football Club has shone through, and them fans are the reason Everton Football Club are where we are and are who we are. We are the identity of the club, mate. You've seen what we're willing to go to and the lengths we're willing to go to. We will not give in, no matter what. I thought it was doom and gloom at half-time, boys.
Oh, that's what I was going to say to you, Tone. Half-time, I mean, we're watching a game 2-0 down. The defending was just comedy gold. How was you feeling in the ground?
Mate, I sat. So I sent me 2 lads off to go and get something to eat at half-time. I've been in London all day working for the Zone. Came back on the train. My train was delayed. The train from London, Euston, should have arrived back in Liverpool at 6:20. I ended up getting in at 7:10. I was fuming. If I would have got my hands on the coach driver, I'd have been up for GBH now. But it couldn't. And
he might have beat you, Tone.
Mate, I swear, Dino, I was going nuts, mate, on the train. I was panicking. I got my kids. We got to the game on time. Thankfully, it worked out in the end, but just stress. At half time, when I sent the kids to go and get something to eat, I'm not going to lie, mate, I was fearing the worst. I can't explain to people listening to this how much a football club can mean to the city and how much it means to Scousers and us. But it's like it's a culture. It's beyond football, mate. You spent time in our city. Even though you played on the other side, you just know what Scouts are like. Football is everything. It was on the line tonight, mate. It really was. I have no words, and I've just been in the dressing room, seen all the lads, and I've just said what he's just done is unbelievable. I understand it's not good enough by the standards, and the money you pay for that squad, you should never be in that position. But to get out of it tonight in that manner, I thought I'd seen it all, because I was in my season ticket the last time they settled against Wimbledon, and I was in my season ticket for the Coventry game, to be honest, but I thought I'd literally seen it all against Wimbledon. I never thought I'd see that again, and I've witnessed it with my kids tonight. And relief is the word, mate. Relief.
Tone, going forward, without trying to throw water on it.
I'm not mind, lad. I'm on the radio talking to these sons. Pulled up next to me.
Tone,
I tell you what, these two are about the same size as me, standing on top of each other. I'm sorry, lads. I've got to stop taking the back. Go on, you have a pop back, and then I'll feel a lot better then.
No, I was going to say, going forward, Everton have always had men at the back, really good defenders. Every time the ball comes in the box, it looks like they can't clear the ball. They need to sign some proper defenders.
Do you know what, Dino? Listening to it, and I've got making a point. I do agree, but what they've done is they do zonal marking now. After they got explained to me by a defender at the club, I now understand why they do zonal marking, because if you do man-for-man marking, you get blocked out, your man becomes free, and then it's one man's blame when you're getting 2 men on 1 man. So I understand the games where it's changing slightly, but I always ask players, because what I know about football, you've forgot more than I know, Dino. You know what I mean? I'm a punchy boxer, so I always ask players and why it's happening. We're constantly conceding from set pieces. And you want them to, right, it is a massive weakness there, and it's something we've got to address, but it's so, there's so many intricate details that go into free kicks these days. You'll know, mate, there's so much attention to detail, and I don't know whether it's because they're studying what we're doing or who's in a certain position for the zonal marking. I don't know, but...
Number one, Tony, you've got to want to head the ball. It's got to be in you.
I agree,
That's number one.
I agree, but Keano throws his head on anything, mate. He really does. I mean, he's got a goal today for us. Don't get me wrong, we've shipped on the other end with the set piece and stuff, but listen, let's be totally honest, mate. That fella was about 9 foot up front today, the number 14. I mean, he was just ginormous. He looked like some kind of freak who'd just been stuck in a laboratory and was put on to play head tennis.
Tone, I've got to ask you as well, you're mixing it in the director's box. You're with the owner, you're with Frank Lampard. Did you get dressed in the dark? Because what was that outfit you had on?
I knew he'd wait to fire back, little legs. I knew he'd get his moment. Listen, lads, so me jacket, it's the Ashoro Gatti Roots of Fight jacket, and I've got it on because it's the anniversary of the Gatti Ward fight. Now, I know you don't know much about boxing. You would think you'd have a career boxing with some of the nonsense you talk, because you do sound punchy, lad, to be honest. And if you make force, I'm going to let it slide. I'm going to educate you here on boxing. That's possibly the greatest fight of all time. So out of respect, I wore my blue and white jacket today, and I put my Ashoro Gatti, the later great Ashoro Gatti jacket on. As for the jeans and shoes, you could learn a thing or two looking at me, Jamie, lad. Really
to be fair, it looked like you got them out of Lidl, Tone, but it's...
Nothing wrong with Lidl.
No, I didn't, lad. I got them from Baby Gaff, the same place you get yours.
Tony, you out tonight? Come on, where's the night out?
Oh, lad, my eldest boy's in the car, me 60, he's got college tomorrow, and my baby's only 9, mate, he's got school in the morning. I said to me missus, listen, they've got to be there, because I genuinely believed Frank was going to get it done tonight, and at half-time I thought I'd made a catastrophic error and mistake. But you know what? Never lose belief. We are Everton Football Club, and we are not going anywhere. We are the longest-serving team in the hierarchy, in the top league of English football. Never forget that. We are a giant club. Giant! We are staying. We are
that
not
nearly went down.
We are Everton Football Club. You said we were going down little legs a couple of weeks ago.
No, I didn't. I always wanted you to stay up. I always wanted you to stay up.
You and Woodsy said, Woodsy wouldn't say nothing. Actually, you're the one who said we were going down.
No.
Horrible little man. And now look what's happened here.
I never said that, but I'll look back at it, Tone. I always wanted you to stay up. Tone, an absolute pleasure, mate. Thanks for calling up.
Look what Tottenham are doing. You're flying. You can't knock nothing on. To be listening, I had an Arsenal fan on the phone tonight, Lockie, me mate, Leon Roll of Rudimental, and he's absolutely heartbroken. He said, don't worry, next season you'll be good in the Championship. So you know what, Lockie, if you're listening, lad, just so Tottenham done you at the last minute, lad, just got absolutely legged, and Everton Football Club, we're not going anywhere. Up the toffee!
Oh, amazing. Former Cruiserweight champion there, Tony Bellew. What a guy he is.